All right. No more popcorn. Tonight we watched the 1989 movie Slash Dance.
Yeah,
Um,
I had high hopes for this one.
well, I was also high and hopeful.
Okay. Did not know. You had a good poker face going on.
Well, I'm right. See, if you're stoned all the time, people just think that's your regular face. You take your driver's license picture like that, they pull you over. This guy just looks goofy as hell. That's how it works.
I've heard that.
It's a working thing. If I know, anybody knows.
You want to do these shots?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like this one's going to be a really quick review because this movie
This
literally
was entirely.
is
It took up all the
B-roll.
time. Yeah.
Yep. Cheers. Especially since we found out in the special features there's a 3-minute cut.
3 minute. Yeah.
Would have saved us so much
Would
time.
have saved us up to 2 hours of that one single.
It's actually
song.
just 80 minutes.
Okay. Well, then that would be my first point about this movie is that it felt like it was 2
It did.
damn hours.
It was forever. The longest 80 minutes of your life. And I worked all day, and it felt fast. This dragged on. This felt like an entire work
At one
day.
point, I'm just slouching. Like, I'm glad, I'm not glad that Nathan was gone, but I got to sit on the couch. And if I had had to spend that long ass 80 minutes in a camping chair, just wouldn't have been good. So it opens up with this lady walking into a raggedy looking theater. There's no one in it. She just continues to walk in. Fuck it. She's
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's walking in there and she's limbering up. There's no one there. She's hollering, no one's there. So she just sets her shit down, starts limbering up, puts on the old Walkman, Sony Walkman headphones.
Like a G.
And starts getting her routine on. Walks into a saw.
Yeah, just walks in.
She dances,
Dude's
does a
holding.
quick spin. Yeah, dude's holding the saw. Boom, to the neck piece.
Yeah.
And that's basically where it goes from there. It switches over to a beach scene where this woman's sunbathing.
Yeah.
And this gentleman, who we later find out is the
he's like
the casting manager, casting director,
choreographer, or something.
Yeah,
he's like stage
stage director. I believe he was a stage director, and he just goes up to who we later find out is the detective.
I was confused by him.
I didn't think. Oh, go ahead.
Because I feel like he was wanting to get with the women, but then he would do something like very flamboyant afterwards. Like
he was he was a caricature of a very autistic. I'll go back to New York where I'm appreciated. Nobody here likes me showing my wiener to them. In New York, it's just simply to die for.
Yeah.
Yeah. He flashes his wiener at Our Lady Cop, who has enough problems already, all right? She's working for the department. They're busting her balls.
Over her name. She causes
scandals.
Scandals, apparently.
They're afraid. You have this police commissioner who's very concerned about his political career. The mayor's coming down.
So the commissioner was in Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers. So if you've seen that, he's in it. Instead of like smoking cigarettes every scene, he's chewing gum. So I guess he had just quit smoking cigarettes in real life.
1989.
Yeah.
Good time to do that, really.
Yeah. It's when they got worse. But so, Lady Cop Tori, not Victoria.
No, don't call her Victoria.
Her name is Tori, and everybody calls her Tori. She's just wanting to do some real cases.
Yeah. She wants to do some good. Well, and she comes across my favorite characters in the whole movie. The she goons instead of just the regular male goons. We had these two
the moon pig and the dumpster troll.
Two of the 3 women from the Ed, and Eddie cartoon were in this movie, and they were just goons. They were just talking shit to each other, getting
selling steroids to
the
kids.
Steroids to kids, and she gets brought into the commissioner's office because he's like, you gotta stop busting these people up like this. And she's like, I care about the neighborhood.
Yeah, they were unconscious when you read them your Miranda rights.
So they didn't free them, let them out on the streets. And she's like, someone's got to stop these kids from being buff. That's just all I pictured. Just a bunch of buff kids in Hollywood, 1989, and she's gonna put a stop to it.
Wearing like like an evening dress, like
Mm.
you would formally go to like a ball or something
Yeah, it
during
was
talking with the commissioner.
Silks, yeah.
Long, dangly, nice earrings. I'm like, that's a weird get
Going
up
to speak to
go
the
to
commissioner, yeah.
cop land.
So this guy basically, the commissioner basically sets her aside. He's trying to be elected to do something else or chosen. So
Yeah.
he's trying to keep her from getting into trouble, making a fool of him. So he sends her to go
Yeah.
figure out who's killing these women.
Eventually, yeah. The first one was first job was I need you to go find out who's beating up these old women.
Oh, that's right. Who's beating up
Yeah.
the bag ladies?
Yeah, the
oh,
bag
that's right.
ladies.
I'm sorry, dude. I can't believe I almost passed this up. Carry on.
And so she's walking around like this old woman with a bag and baggy clothes in the middle of the night. You got two cue balls drive up.
80s punks.
80s punks, I guess, yeah, on a motorcycle. They're like, oh, let's get this.
Yeah, I think welfare just hit.
Yeah, welfare just hit.
Someone will pay us $3 for this coat.
Yeah. And they strip her down. That's one of the downsides with this movie, too. You don't see any boobs.
It's a very modest movie.
Yeah, it is. And it's filmed, and I said it multiple times, like, it's filmed like
Constantly B-roll,
Goosebumps.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
The commissioner.
Oh, no. Oh, I remember now. So we
Oh,
had
yeah, the 80s punks.
80 punks.
And they're stripping her down. They're
Yeah.
going to take her coats and her
You just see
welfare.
bra. And they're like, whoa, look at them tits. They were so excited over them boobies.
Yeah, they were, because they've been shaking down like legitimate crackheads
Yes,
and stuff. So
yeah.
they finally found like a healthy person in this.
Yeah, like a set of perky titties, not saggy, droopy titties.
Yeah, drug-addled breasts.
Yeah.
Meth breasts.
And then one dude takes off his eyebrows. He takes off his eyebrows and
like-
puts it in his pocket.
He's got his boy holding their back, and he's just like, oh, almost. Then he's like, almost forgot.
Yeah, like, what?
That's just his thing. He can't be browing when he's plowing. Nothing but skin when he's getting it in.
Oh my god. Some good zingers there.
So he takes off his brows.
He's trying to do it, and then she immediately flips him, fights him, beats him down.
Throws them both, like throws one of them in the dumpster.
Oh no, she did the jump side kick, like drop kick
Oh
thing.
god, that's right.
Yeah.
She did the drop kick where she double kicked him into the dumpster. Immediately was back up, just boom. And then the no brows was like,
Can I get with you after this?
Can we get together? Yeah. You know, understandably slow. I hope he put his brows on before they took his mugshot.
Those go into evidence. But yeah, you had and they're like, well, we want you on this case
Yeah,
now.
we're gonna send you enough of the bag. We don't care about bag ladies no more.
These dancing girls with no families are getting killed or they're going missing. We gotta find out what's going on. So we gotta get you into that. So it cuts into you got this Vandalay
It wasn't Vandalay.
theater.
It was Vandal Slice or Vandal Sins. It was like something stupid. Sorry.
Yeah, it's something
It
kinda
might as well have been called Vandalay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounded
The
a lot.
theater that they're
yeah.
trying to.
It's a shitty ass theater.
Dumpy.
You got these two brothers that are
Amos?
running this, Amos and
the other guy.
whatever. That looks like Louis Armstrong before he gained weight, I guess. They're
Oh, white Louis Armstrong.
oh no. I meant Louis Anderson.
Okay. I was going to say, I don't know if he looked like the famous trumpet player, my dude.
Amos is kind of the special one. And then Louis Anderson is the one that's worried about the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, look, this theater's going under. We gotta get this
We got to
dude
get this show on the road.
to do this show. Stop scaring off the talent.
Logan Bogan or something like that.
Logan Bogan,
Logan something or other is this famous
like Broadway
play
dude.
guy.
Yeah, he
And
started
got
off
his start
there. Yeah,
from their dad. The two brothers have a dad that was their original. He died
Yep.
under mysterious hanging circumstances.
Yes.
And they inherited the theater. They're trying to keep it alive. Their dad gave this Logan Bogan guy his start. So he's coming back to try and help him out.
Yeah.
Do the family a solid.
To make a brothel dance musical.
And that's kind of one of the things that bothered me is for as much footage as it showed them dancing, and that's really been understated in this review.
Oh, yes.
As much footage as that they have showed of them dancing, we have not a fucking clue what this movie. Sorry for cussing. We don't have a singular clue about what this play is supposed to be about. It's just uncoordinated dancing.
So what we told you is the main part of the movie that has anything to do with story, I guess. I wouldn't even give it that.
Not even story. Yeah, we've been given just the snippets of things that have happened in the movie.
It happens in it, and then it's the rest of this where they do these dance numbers that aren't even dance numbers to the same song over and over again. Yeah, and they can't even keep count.
You can't.
They change it up. They're like, we're just going to do these dance numbers. And it's just them doing this over
to the same song.
And over and over.
To the same song.
And it's like an hour long of this.
It really is.
Yeah.
60 out of the 80 minutes of this 2 hour movie.
It's just that.
It's just them and it's the same song every time. It kept
It's just that, and then it's always a joke with one of them's like, oh, she's gonna go with the old man
she's
tonight.
Got this old. Where did she get the money for that Mercedes?
Yeah.
I heard she's got a rich boyfriend with no teeth or something like that. Like they're just roasting.
And the cop's undercover in this, trying to find some things, and she ends up falling in love with the main producer dude.
Yeah, Logan Bogan.
Yeah, and she has her shirt down in one scene while she's making out with Logan Bogan. So you don't see nipples, you see side boob. And then, oh yeah, we totally forgot about her partner. I guess.
Yeah, I wanted to mention that earlier. Her partner,
the weird partner, he is
separated from his wife,
living
on his friend's couch.
But he keeps trying to get with
the partner.
With Tori.
Yeah, Tori. Don't call her Victoria.
And she's like, what would be really good is if you get back with your wife. And he's still just trying to get to that.
Yeah, he's like, he keeps it solid. He's like, what's she got to do with this?
Yeah.
You know, I'm sleeping on a couch. She don't even like me
I'm not with her. No, get back with your wife.
No, get back with your wife. There's too much. Your kids love you. You know, you need to give it a chance. It's like, listen, this lady is dragging me from pillar to post right now in this divorce proceeding. I'm trying to move on. She don't want to be with me. Otherwise, I wouldn't be sleeping on the couch. Mm-hmm. Can you please? And so he keeps going. So how about a movie?
Yeah.
You know, every time she denies him, he's like, let's try something else. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's kind of one of the things about this movie that bothered me is he was going all this, and then she's just laying all over Logan Bogan just immediately.
Yeah.
Like he comes up behind her while she's like all sweaty and stuff, and he's like rubbing her back, and she's like, oh, I'm sweaty, and he's like, you wear it well, and it's like. Ugh. So, partner, never got done. Logan Bogan. Did we miss anything else besides before we hit the conclusion? The very answer, the conclusion of this review, I think, will be more exciting than the conclusion of this movie.
So they kind of to try to steer you to
thinking it's Amos.
It's Amos with most.
Because he's just
scary
acting.
Movies. Yeah,
that's probably the best actor in this movie. I felt like was Amos because he.
Oh, the well-fit dude,
just playing like a psychopath. Yeah. Well, and he's kind of just not in the prop shed. Like he's just kind of all over the place. They switch out the
I
killer.
want to be in the special meeting.
Why don't you invite me to the meetings?
Yeah. He eats a. Where did you buy that? I like that line. Where'd you buy these? Where'd you find these prop goldfish?
Mm-hmm.
At the pet store.
Like because he was eating. He just dug out a raw. It's like fighting for it. He's sitting there with the bag as these women are doing the routine.
It's sushi. It's so fresh.
So fresh. Yeah. He ends up getting killed when the actual killer replaces the prop knife.
Old movie trick.
The old switcheroo. The old Alec.
I wouldn't say that's the Alec.
I think that's the old switch out the prop gun with the real gun. That's that Hitman. Remember Hitman, Agent 47?
Mm.
They did that in that game. I think that's what happened to Alec Baldwin is they gave him the old Agent 47. Yeah, I hope I don't get Hillary
What
Clinton.
did that
anytime
person
soon.
know?
That's what I'm saying. Well, that's what I'm saying. But that's what they do to poor Amos.
Yeah.
And Amos, who's just trying to be dramatic, ends up killing himself.
Yeah. Yep. Stabs himself in the stomach, and he's like, hurts. Jesus on the floor.
Maybe I should have dialed it back with the acting accolades. Like, none of the acting was great. That wasn't, in retrospect, all that great either. It was just kind of entertaining, to be honest. So what? They're all dancing. Everyone goes home.
And the Tori, she realizes in her bag her gun's missing.
That's right. So
Yeah.
they give her shoes to like commemorate her being
Yeah.
a good dancer, and
I
she
guess.
goes, runs,
Yeah.
finds out her gun is missing.
Yep. And then all the girls leave, and now it's her.
She's
She
just
stays
getting her
behind.
gear,
She's
yeah.
getting the gear. And Louis Anderson's like, "Hey, what are you still doing here? Doors are closed." She's like, "Just get my gear." Like, doors closed like maybe a minute
Yeah,
ago.
time to like,
Jeez.
Jesus, you just turned out the lights
Yeah.
and no one swept. This place is a mess.
And then it turns out you finally see the masked killer with the gun.
You're using the word mask very liberally because it was like a black pillowcase.
Yeah.
Like it was just holes cut
With
out.
a cape,
Yeah.
a black cape, black shirt, black pants.
Yeah, just totally black.
And then he unveils his face in it, and
it's
it's
fucking Logan Bogan, dude.
Logan Bogan. He's like, "Your dad did things to me." He
Your
never
dad-
said exactly what he did, but we
It
all
seemed-
know.
Yeah, we know because he was like, you know what was happening to me
Yeah.
in there in that dressing
And
room.
he's like, "I gotta kill you both now." And he shoots Louis Anderson, and then he chases oh no, what's her name? Tori throws the shoe
Throws
at
a
him.
shoe, yeah, hits him
and
clean.
The hill gets stuck in his head.
pulls out like hair
Yeah.
with it. Yeah, that
And
was
he's still chasing her down. I'm trying to remember what was it she did to him? Because they start running around. They're in the closet. Did she get
she
the
runs.
gun?
Okay, she come. No, what it was? She comes upon the
Oh, the
corpses.
saw. Yeah.
She,
Yeah,
she sees all the corpses of these
Yeah.
other people, and then she gives him the saw back. She
She hits the saw against the side of his head, and he goes, "No!" And then it falls down to the ground.
It was a slow motion
Yeah.
too, and it played his because you see him falling,
Yeah.
and then that's it. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Oh man,
And
that
then,
was funny.
and then like the ending of it is like, "Hey, I'm Tori to do the audition," and then it ends.
yeah, someone else comes in to the fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay, because when Amos dies,
Yeah.
when Amos dies, it turns the cops are talking because they're looking at
Mm-hmm.
what's going on in this theater, sort of, and they find out that he was super insured. So his brother is like, hell yeah, Amos is dead, and they're like, you don't seem all that upset, and he wasn't because he got a bunch of money
Yeah.
from Amos being dead. And the guy's like, don't you want to save your dad's theater? And he's like, no, I got paid. We're gonna pave it. Yeah, so it's like a whole they like
could
kind of
be
throw some
another
last
murder.
minute shit
Yeah.
in there
Yeah.
to kind of make up for the fact that we had spent 79 minutes watching B film and
Yeah.
Goosebumps style 1989 synth bass.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna just say this is gonna be a 2 buckets of popcorn sort of film for me.
I agree with that.
It was worth watching enough because just some of the stuff seemed kind of smeared together.
Yeah.
That it was kind of just random. Like seeing old Rupert flash that lady and then keep doing that is like his bit through the movie.
Yeah.
That was entertaining. That was worth a bucket itself, you know. The slow motion. That was worth another bucket of popcorn right there, just because that's good.
Yeah. I gotta agree. Yeah, I'd give it a 2. I'd probably say even a 1, but I'll give it a 2. There is a couple moments in it where it's just so stupid it's funny, but then the rest of it it's just all
Yeah, just oh my god,
Terrible
Just sitting
B-roll.
there watching B-roll, and that
Yeah.
commissioner's so corny.
yeah.
dude.
He was lovely, and Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers, but
I really thought like
Not-
it might
not
be
this.
just like him causing. Like at first, I thought maybe.
you thought he was the guy.
Well, I'm not saying like dead
To get
on, but I
these-
thought like
get
that
these
was the
cases
angle they were
going.
going.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
so
what the
he
angle
went
they
up,
were
yeah.
taking because they kind of made him seem like super corrupt and insidious and stuff like that. But it's actually just Logan Bogan because
Yeah.
he's angry about getting raped, as he should. Like I get
mean,
it.
yeah,
I would be
yeah,
also
yeah,
angry
yeah.
about that. Like I'd have some revenge on my mind.
Yeah,
For that.
yeah, yeah.
But I feel like I would take more creative liberties. Like for an artist, and he's just gonna wear just a silk sheet on his head
Yeah.
and just shoot people. Like that's boring as hell. You're in a theater. Like, will you push someone off the edge or something like that? Like,
Oh,
why
a
not
whole foot.
do some, well, no, like the second story maybe. Or like they have the scaffolds behind the deck where all the weights and stuff like that would be something cool. Like let them make the whole play that we still have no idea what the play is at all about. Just dancing women. All you know about the play is just women and they're dancing off time.
Yeah.
Let them make this whole terrible play for the 6 people that show up and then boom, throw them off the scaffold.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ruin
I get
everyone,
what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously I'm not a movie
Yeah.
writer. So,
So,
2 out of 5.
Yeah. Got 2 out of 5.
Slas Dance.
Save yourself some time. Find the 3-minute cut.
3-minute cut.
It's gonna be all the story and info you need for this movie.
Just watch this review. This is
That too.
This is honestly, this would probably be better than the 3-minute
There's
cut
gonna be a bonus of old Brandon.
of Brandon coming up and hollering. Honest, I thought you would just run it raw, let the people just experience
Oh
it.
no, I'm gonna have to cut that out and put it towards the end.
Bonus footage.
Yeah, bonus footage.
But
Stick
watch
around.
the bonus footage coming
See
up
one of the
next.
bar regulars come up here and do some
Click
stuff.
the link down below to watch our other reviews.
Maybe.
Can you Photoshop a hairline?
I ain't waste my time with that.
Come on, man. I could really use a hairline.